In today's episode, we take on Fleetwood in the FA Cup, and coincidentally, look who has just offered me a job position. No chance. So I'm just going to politely decline this offer, and we'll just carry on our merry way. And weirdly enough, the board have now said that they want to hold a meeting to discuss potentially extending my contract. Great news, because I'm having a blast with Barnet. We're doing quite well at the moment. I'll show you the results in a minute, but let's have a look. So we'd like to gauge your opinion on whether or not discussing a new contract with you would be well received at this point in time. I'll just say it's a fantastic idea. New contract, more stability. Great. So they're now going to offer me a new deal. Yep. Going to notify me shortly of when the new contract's in. That's great. That's really good news, because, as I said, I'm thoroughly enjoying being Barnet manager and I want things to continue. So that's a bit of good news to start with. So what have we been up to since we last saw each other? Well, it was actually quite a while ago now that we've last spoke to each other. Obviously, the game that we last brought was the 1-1 draw against Ipswich, and since then, it's been very inconsistent, but we've built ourselves into a position where we're sort of right smack bang in the middle of the table. We're sitting in 15th place. We started off after the Ipswich game. We won 3-2 against Fleetwood, who were taking on in today's match. We then beat Dagenham and Redbridge 1-0 in the FA Cup. We drew 2-2 away from home against Doncaster, 1-0 up, then went to 1-1, 2-1 up rather, then conceded a last minute goal. I was livid, but responded really well. Max Hazeldine with 3 goals, got himself a hat-trick against AFC Wimbledon. Sorry, second yellow card. We then lost 3-2 away from home against Shrewsbury. Couldn't take advantage of the fact they went down to 10 men. We did quite well in this game after it went down to 10 men, but we just didn't quite have enough to take ourselves over the line. We then thrashed Aldershot 5-1 in the second round of the FA Cup. So that was a really positive result. Both of our home games and also today's match have been at home in the FA Cup. So it just continues to add to the revenue. We then picked up a very, very, very good 1-1 draw against Sheffield United. You wouldn't think so, having looked at the game where they've obviously scored in the 80th minute. However, they absolutely battered us the entire match. How we were 1-0 up for that long, I don't know, but they managed to get themselves a goal. So that was a good point overall. We then won 1-0 away from home against Southend, which then followed two losses rather against Walsall and then against Coventry, who are doing really, really well at the moment. Both teams are flying high. We then played Southend again, so playing Southend twice in the side of a month. Picked up a 0-0 draw. Not really an awful lot happened in that game. It was quite dull, but probably the most impressive result of the season, given where Bradford are. We just beat them 2-0 at our place. Really, really impressive performance. Sean Batt getting himself a very, very rare goal at the moment, and Max Hazeldine getting himself a goal as well. Where does that leave us in the league table? Well, I've already mentioned we're 15th. However, having looked at it, we're 8 points off the playoffs. However, we're also 7 points off the relegation zone. So we're sort of in the middle of everything at the moment. A couple of bad results or a couple of good results could really define our season. But what I'm hoping for in this FA Cup tie is that we can get through, build ourselves up with a bit of confidence, and then hopefully get a really, really good glamour tie. That would be really nice. Get a good 4th round draw. Really, really bring some money in. That's the idea behind it, because I'm fed up with scraping the barrel for free transfers. We're now into January, so it's going to be a very, very big month for us as a club. Now, we've got a lot of people who are on trial at the moment. We've had a lot of people. I drafted in about 10 or 11 people during the month of December on trials, and we've been trying to find some people who can add some experience to the squad. So a lot of people coming in and out the doors. It's like Kerry Katona's house. Oh, I hope she doesn't watch this. So yeah, there's a couple of people in on trial. It's going okay. I mean, if it wasn't, I'm not going to lie, if it wasn't for Max Hazeldine, 18 goals in 19 games, we would be in some serious, serious trouble. Unfortunately, for people like Sean Batt, who has been injured twice this season already, he's come back, he's scored again, and then he's injured again. And that's just been the story of his season so far. Kieran Bywater as well, just recovered from shin splints, plays not even half an hour worth of under 21 football to try and gain his fitness back up. He was injured for 3 months with a double hernia, so he's been out as well. I'm absolutely gutted because I really want to get Kieran back into the side as quick as I can, but he's been missing out as well. And there's a couple of other things that have been sort of happening as well. In terms of the actual transfers, nothing to really report about at the moment, other than the fact that we've bought in Will Jaskalainen, a goalkeeper on loan from Bolton. He's just provided some extra competition because I have actually now released Benjamin Seacrest. He was complaining he wasn't getting first team football. He was on nearly £2,000 in terms of wages. It just made sense to get rid of him. But other than that, not really an awful lot's kind of going on. That's about as much as you need to know. As I said, we're taking on Fleetwood in the FA Cup. I really want a good run. This is the team that's going to hopefully get us into the 4th round. So we're going to go back to a standard 4-4-2. We've got Horton in goal, who actually is wanting out of the club at the moment. I'm just going to keep playing him until someone puts in an offer. He wants out, but no one's prepared to buy him. Now, his contract does expire at the end of the season, so I'm hoping if January passes, no one puts in a bid for him, we can just continue with him as our number 1 goalkeeper, sign him out to a new contract, but who knows. A back 4, Rafferty, Whitmore, Ray and Kenlock. I'm quite settled on those 4 at the moment. They're doing quite nicely. Broadhead, Glendon, Randall and Sellers. Again, a very nice midfield 4 who all work hard for each other. Sellers and Broadhead are getting into the defensive side of things very well, and they're getting acclimatised to their new position. Sellers obviously is in a full green mark now. Broadhead is eventually getting there, but he does like to play further forward, but I still think he's, you know, he'll learn the role, he'll learn it. And then John Akinde and Max Hazeldine up top. Now, John Akinde, his goal scoring record this season has been shocking, but I'm prepared to give him one more opportunity in today's game. If he cannot score or do anything or doesn't have a decent game, I'm going to have to seriously reconsider his future. I don't want to because I really like the man, but he scored 1 goal this season. It's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. We're playing to his strengths as well. The tactic hasn't changed from last season. It's just that he's up against better opposition. But, you know, it is what it is. As I said, today is make or break for him. It's make or break for us for an FA Cup 4th round draw. Fingers crossed we can do it. Let's get into the game. So here we go. Game's about to kick off. Fleetwood starting in a traditional 4-3-3. Very basic Football Manager formation. Well, I don't say basic, but it's a very standard Football Manager formation. We're in our 4-4-2. Oh, chance for FA Cup 4th round glory up at stake here. The boys have got to step up. Early signs are not good. We've only had 20% possession, yet to register a single shot. Fleetwood dominating the game. Throw in now, all the way back to Ray. Good ball out to Sellers, right. He needs to burst forward now. Plays out to John Akinde. First real involvement of the game for him. Plays it back to Randall. Nice ball over the top. And Fleetwood collect it. So, that looks like it's going to be the pattern of the game. We're going to be playing long balls up with our tactics at the moment. And Fleetwood are quite happy just to keep all 4 sort of like defenders on the go. Hazeldino, oh, shot. John Akinde blocked. Oh, good opportunity. Good opportunity. But early signs are it's going to be long balls over from us. The 3 in their midfield are going to camp back and easily help out the defence. It's going to be a very tough game. Very tough to really try and get a foothold in this match. Early signs there though. We've had a decent opportunity in the first few minutes of the game. That's a good positive start from us. It's a lot better. Having a little bit more possession. But yeah, as I said, you know, the good start. Very good start. Charlie Horton with the long goal kick up to John Akinde. Glendon collects the ball, plays at the Broadhead now to John Akinde. Good to see him getting involved in the game a bit in the opening exchanges. Although he's just missed out on the opportunity there because Broadhead's given the ball away. And now Fleetwood attack. Cole picks up the ball. No one's really getting close to him. Rafferty's trying to make a challenge but can't. Gets his shot away. Charlie Horton makes a save, but that, from a defensive point of view, was not good enough. He was allowed too much time on the ball to turn, to run. Didn't make a challenge in. It was just bad. Really bad. Cole through to Hunter. Saved by Charlie Horton. And there I am. Yeah, there I am on the bench. Look at me. Oh, good times. Hunter. Oh, he's in the post. Oh, they are knocking down the door at the moment. We are not doing well at all. Right. Team talk. Let's have a look. Assertively. Let's try and calm things down a bit. Just as I do that, though, they're about to have another opportunity. Bell puts the ball into the box. Ray clears it. Sellers just needs to keep hold of the ball. Don't clear it. Right. Bell just gets there before his marker. I said, Sellers, there's no need for you to go do that straight away. Hunter, ball across the box. Sarkovic hits the bar. They are absolutely battering us in this game. How on earth is it still 0-0? Aggressively, I am far from pleased. That was absolutely shocking. I'm just going to say, I don't even know what to say. Let's just go normal defensive line. A little bit more closing down. Let's just try and counter-attack a little bit. I'm going to make a substitution. It's not going to be a popular one, but Max is going to come off for Chris Hurd, and we're going to do this. We're going to play them at their own game. Chris Hurd's going to sit in, ball-winning midfielder. Glendon's going to be defensively. That's what we're going to do. We're going to play them at their own game. Bring another man into midfield because we're struggling to get on the ball at the moment. I want us to start passing around the ball a little bit better. McLaughlin on the right hand side. Can we make a challenge? No. Inside to Ryan. Back to McLaughlin. No one's tracking him. Kenlock, great challenge. No need to absolutely boot the ball away though. But Sellers gets his head on it. They're collecting the ball far too easily. We're still struggling in this game to retain possession. 32% at 70 minutes is shocking. They're free on the right hand side now. Ball into the box. Oh, it's hit the bar. That is 3 times they've hit the woodwork in this game. How on earth are we still in this match? We are holding on. Seriously, I don't know how we're doing it. John Akinde has picked up an injury. I hope it's nothing too serious. Tom Youngs is going to come on and play as an advanced forward. Stop the defensive side of things. We've got 15 minutes left. We're at home. Let's get the ball up to Tom Youngs and do what he does best. We know we can score goals. He's just struggled this season, but let's give him an opportunity. Randall, corner in. Ray, what can he do? Back to Broadhead. Saved. Ray, blocked. Ray, someone. Youngs! Tom Youngs! Yes! Come on! Tom Youngs with his 3rd goal of the season. Yes! Oh my word. 1-0 up. We've got 10 minutes. Right. Let's think this through. Team talk. Assertively. Tighten up. Kenlock's picked up a yellow card. Please, no one gets sent off in this game. Come on. 4 minutes left. Next team talk instruction. Assertively. Concentrate. Do we make a sub and waste some time? We're into injury time. Let's make a sub and waste some time. Ricky Holmes for Sellers. You drop back in, mate. Let's go. Defensive. Highly structured. Take a breather. Waste time. Narrow. Tight marking. Stay on feet. Be more disciplined. Stick to positions. Run with the ball less. Retain possession. None of this stuff. Deeper. It's incredibly defensive for the last few minutes, but let's just hold on. Make a sub. Waste some time. Here it is. There's the substitution. Blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Come on. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. No, 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 no. Oh, thank God. Right. Yes. Come on. 1-0 win. We have just totally and we've just completely FM'd Fleetwood. 23 shots, 67% possession, and we still managed to win 1-0. Oh, what a game. Oh, Jesus. Right, let's find out who we get in the 4th round. Oh, 2 bits of news we're now going to bring you. Max Hazeldine is out for 5 to 6 weeks with a hernia, as is John Akinde. He is out of action now for the next 5 to 6 weeks as well. Wow, right. Okay, we're going to be relying on Tom Youngs now. And I'm going to have to promote one of these guys. There's got to be Max Stevens, who's had a fantastic campaign so far in the under-21s and the under-18s. But enough of that. Let's see who we get in the FA Cup 4th round draw. Man United, come on. Ah, damn it. That would have been it. Premier League opposition. We take on Premier League's Leicester City. Oh my God, we're going to get absolutely annihilated. Oh my word. That's... I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. Wow. FA Cup 4th round action against Leicester City. Fantastic. Fantastic draw. Really, really is a good draw. They have got some quality players. Really, really have. Callum Wilson, Jamie Vardy, Damari Gray's there, Riyad Mahrez, obviously N'Golo Kante's still there, Mark Albrighton, Christian Fuchs, Jamal Lascelles. Oh man, we are in trouble. We are in major, major trouble. But that's a tie we wanted. I wanted to get a good opposition, and that is what we get. The next game I was going to bring you was going to be the Scunthorpe match, but I've got to bring you the Leicester City match. That's got to be the next game. If you've enjoyed this episode, please give the video a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. You guys have been awesome. I'm DJMFM, and as always on the channel, until next time, adios.